completely forgot to plug my mic in until literally 2 seconds ago, so I don't even know if this is working. Okay, I think it is. Can you hear me? Oh boy. And now, oh my goodness, everything is bad. Why are we so blurry? What is even happening? Living the dream. Everything is difficult. It's all good. I'm gonna stop trying new things because I'm tired. Okay, camera, we can focus a little bit. Come on. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Can hear but cannot see. Come on. Hello, there we go. Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. We are tired today, as always. I feel like I say that at least once every time we're here, and that's sad. We're very excited to be here. Hello. Nice to see everyone. We're just starting. We just got here. I'm not doing a 64 by 64 lot. That would be chaotic. We're gonna build something today in Granite Falls. I feel like just building a little like wintry cabin vibe. I don't really know what it's gonna look like. I don't know how big it's gonna be. I don't really know anything yet. I've literally loaded into a Granite Falls lot and went, okay, this works. So thank you all for coming. I appreciate you. Nice to see everyone. I hope you're having a good day. Hope the day is going great. Thank you so much, Barbara, for the follow. Granite Falls is really beautiful. I never go camping in The Sims because I'm like, what am I gonna do here? Your phone's dying. It's okay, Cow Sims. But yeah, I really like Granite Falls. It's really pretty. So I'm excited to try to build something out of my comfort zone. Everything I build is kind of like modern light wood. So I kind of want to go like dark, but still like homey, you know, like cozy, fun, a little bit festive. We're going to definitely put up some Christmas decorations, but it will not be the level of Eliza and Bob's house, unfortunately. So we won't go that far. I know that all of you are very disappointed that we won't go absolutely insane with the Christmas decorations, but it's all good. I hope that everyone is having a wonderful day. The effort that it takes to go camping, yeah, it's too much work. It's too much work on The Sims, and it's too much work in real life. I'm not a camper. I want to be here in my fuzzy robe and just chill. I do not want to be outdoors. But yeah, I made a sim. We're in Granite Falls. We're gonna see what we end up building. I don't really know what it's gonna look like, but yeah, that's the vibes today. I'm really just trying, like, even if I don't feel the best, just like come here, hang out with you guys, because it makes me really happy. This is my panda. Her name is Ming. Hello from Ming. She loves you. She's been, ever since I started doing face cam in like July, maybe. I feel like it was like around July, because I think one of my first face cam videos was my birthday, which is in July. And ever since then, Ming's just kind of sat on the chair like this, and I can't take her away because I've had her not in 2 videos, and I got a lot of comments. So now she just has to be there. So she kind of just hangs. She's our little mascot, and I love her to death. You love going camping? We are very different people, but we can still be friends, don't worry. But I went camping a lot as a child because it's like a pretty inexpensive thing to do if you have all of the equipment with kids. So like there was a lot of camping. I was really happy when one of my uncles got like a trailer and like we got to sleep indoors. Technically, that was really, really nice. Real nice. We're so cute together, like me and Ming. It's because we're in love. She's the most adorable thing I've ever seen in my life. Look at her little face. I love her so much. You've never been camping? You're one of the lucky ones. When you wake up with a spider in your face, or I don't even know. The last time I went camping was 2016, I think. I don't think I'll do it again. Oh, Rose, thank you so much. You went camping as a kid and got attacked by spiders? Yeah. The second that you see a crazy bug, you're like, nope, I'm done. Goodbye. Can't do it. Can't. Wait, nope. But we're gonna make a cabin, so this isn't really camping. This is more like glamping. You know, you get a nice fun cabin. Maybe we'll add some spider webs for some realism, but we'll see what happens. I feel like these lights are just a little bit too bright. They're making my eyes hurt, so we're just gonna turn those down just a little bit. Give me a second. Sometimes they're too bright, sometimes they're too... That's much better. Ah, that feels nice. You only have 5 hours till you have your baby? Well, congratulations in advance. I really hope that everything works out and it goes well. Oh my goodness, that's insane. What do you, I was gonna say, what are you gonna name it? But I know that some people don't like to talk about that to strangers, so maybe don't. I don't know. Oh, You've never been camping, but your dad lives on a farm. You've woken up to many bugs on your face. Yeah, exactly. I can camp in a trailer or a cabin as long as there is an actual bathroom. The last time that we went camping like with friends, we just slept in the car. We literally slept in the car because it was like, I'm not getting in a tent. I can't do it. Absolutely not. You found 5 spiders on your pillow? That's too many. Nope. You like every time someone's like, oh, you eat spiders in your sleep. I'm like, no, don't tell me that. I don't want to know. No way. No freaking way am I eating spiders in my sleep. Don't tell me that. I don't want to know. I don't want to know about bugs. Just stop it. Stop it. I've only seen 1 spider in my new apartment, so I'm like, oh, good. Hopefully there's not that many. That's one thing about living in like a decently tall apartment building. You're like, there aren't that many. You've never found any bugs close to you while camping? Well, I don't believe you. No, I'm just kidding. But that's pretty lucky if that's true. But honestly, I can't believe you're about to have your baby. I'm so excited for you. I hope everything goes well. I'm like, oh my gosh, because you've been talking about it forever. I'm so excited. Like, I don't want children, but anytime someone else has a baby, I get so excited for them. I'm just like, oh my god, you're gonna be like the best parent ever. I'm so happy for you. So that's so cool. You go camping at state parks, nice bathrooms. Yeah, I never had that experience. Bathrooms would always be kind of scary. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. All right, so we're gonna go into Granite Falls and hang out, you know, have the best time. Billie Eilish was able to put spiders in her mouth. Oh, that makes me uncomfortable. Why are there insect legs in chocolate? What? You don't know what the gender is, but you like Esme for a girl and Elfie for a boy. Those are really cute names. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Okay, first of all, I want to go and just delete this whole lot. Goodbye. We're bulldozing. I have no idea what the vibe should be. Hello, Fluffy Unicorn. Welcome to the stream. Hello, everybody. But I don't know what the vibes are going to be. I just know that it's going to be brown, probably. And snowy, because I'm really just feeling the snow vibes. I'm very much enjoying the snowy vibes. I don't think I like the trees in Granite Falls. Is that a weird thing to think? These are very odd. The snow is so cute. Honestly, like, the whole reason why I love Season so much is because I need snow. I love snow. Has anyone been playing Animal Crossing? Because we got snow, like, officially forever. For, like, the next few months. A couple days ago, and it's, like, on the ground. And it's not just falling, it's actually on the ground. And everything's adorable. And I'm so excited with my Animal Crossing island right now. And I'm, like, shaking trees and getting ornaments and, like, chaos is happening. I find it very weird that you're gonna watch me while you're like in labor. That's weird. That makes me feel weird. Then again, it makes me feel weird that anybody watches this stuff. So anyway, okay, let's focus. I have no idea what to make or how I want this to look, but I feel like there's a lot of terrain paint under there. Let me get rid of that. I feel like most cabins, like if you look at the ones that are even in the world, are all kind of like long and straight. I don't know how I feel about that one. I might want to make it like a little bit funkier. You're getting Snowy Escape for Christmas? That's exciting. Good morning, welcome to the stream. I unfortunately have all the Sims packs, so I can't, they're all a business expense technically, but I can't get any Sims packs for Christmas. A 2-story cabin? See, I was thinking of doing like maybe like a loft or something. I don't know. I'm not very talented when it comes to building, even though people in the comments of build videos always tell me I am. I'm like, I just kind of make it up as I go. It's also, I need to be able to like see, that's too large and in charge. Okay. See, I'm thinking more like a nice long part, but then also maybe they like updated it and added like an area out here. That looks huge. Too big. I don't know how big to make it. This is nerve-wracking. See, I'm thinking like small and cozy. I don't know. Oh, there could be like a wraparound porch vibe, like all around here. That could be quite cute. I'm so bad at building. Maybe this will be like the vibe of the house, but we'll definitely raise it up and then have a porch. It's so weird when there's like people watching you build something, because most of the time I'm like sitting in a room alone building, and now I'm like, oh, every mistake will be visual to other human beings who are here. So you could do like something nice and big. We could even go around the back too. Ooh. I think I want it to end there though. Maybe? Like, that feels really big for a cabin. We'll see. We'll see. What came with Outdoor Retreat in terms of, like, wallpaper? Like, outdoor wallpaper? I need to know what the vibe's gonna be. Oh. Okay, I was gonna say there's nothing. So we could go, like, this. The lighting's also very odd. That's almost weirder. What the heck? Ooh, a fireplace. Interesting. See, I'm such a bad builder. I didn't even think about a fireplace. Do we want like wood, like this, or like this one with the weird lines that makes it look more like wood? See, I don't know. I feel like this is more cabiny, but I think I'm more drawn to this one. Let's at least roof it, and then we can kind of like get the vibes. Definitely get the vibes. I also burnt my finger today while doing my hair, and this is, geez, that scared me. Oh my goodness. See, this is why I shouldn't turn things on. I like tried to add an alert thing. Thank you for the follow, but the alert just scared me, and now I'm gonna go cry because that was terrifying. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. But I do think that this one is cuter, because the other one's kind of weird. Anyway, so I'll probably do like, that looks so, like such a weird color in this lighting. What is even happening? What kind of roof texture though? See, I'm so bad at this. I don't know what to do. Some nice gravel. You can't even like tell what anything looks like because of like this mixture of snow and the weird lighting. We could go like a nice metal roof though. That's kind of fun. Not that you can see it at all, but that could be kind of fun. Fun and funky. I really hope that you guys are having a great day so far. I'm having a very sleepy day. Like, I couldn't get out of bed today. I couldn't figure my life out, and I just would like to go back to sleep. Does anyone else ever have those days where you're just like, yeah, I could go back to sleep. It would be really wonderful right now. Oh. But like, does metal roofing make sense with the wood? I don't know. I really don't know. But then again, I never know what I'm doing here. Then I gotta add some more of this. Yes, absolutely. I'm still like, oh my gosh, you're having your baby. I'm freaking out. Why am I freaking out? You should be, no, you shouldn't be freaking out, maybe. Maybe freaking out is the wrong one. You wish you could go back to sleep. You're so tired. Oh my goodness. I'm glad that someone feels the same way as me. That's why I was like, I should stream today so that I do something productive. Because if I didn't decide to stream today, does that look weird? That looks weird. If I didn't decide to stream today, then I was going to do probably nothing. So, thank you, lovely, for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. Yesterday you started playing Sims with your friend. Oh, like for the first time? But inspirations to build a pretty house. This is probably not where you should go because I'm not a good builder, but we can try. We're gonna try our best. Sims is one of those games where, you know, you gotta look for as much inspiration in the beginning as possible because you're like, oh, how do you even do this? Okay, how do I roof this? Okay, no, we're gonna switch this up a little bit because it looks weird. We'll move this over one and then maybe have it go all the way to the back just so I can roof it without it being a little bit odd. Because every time I roof anything, I'm like, I've watched a lot of like Little Simsy, why do I call her Little Simsy roofing videos, and I still can't figure out how to do it. So we'll get there someday. Maybe I should do something like a little bit lighter. Not that we can actually see it, but it's all good. We're going Christmas vibes. I just want it to be wintertime. Like, this is kind of cute, right? I hope. Is it? You're panicking a little bit and overall just trying to stay calm. Yeah, I remember, so my sister she was born when I was 14, and I was like at the hospital with my mom, and my sister's like my best friend. I love her to death. She's like 12 years old. She's the best. And I remember like being in the waiting room and I could hear my mother screaming as she was giving birth, and that was like probably the best birth control ever. Because I was like, oh, that sounds painful. I'm gonna not. But I just remember being like, oh, we gotta make sure that she's chilling. So, Gotta make sure that everybody is chillin'. Absolutely. Simsy is a wizard, 100%. I don't even know like how people who are good at building do any of the things that they do, because I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me? You want it to snow so bad? Oh, it's not enough. You need more snow, absolutely. What kind of like foundation trim would be on a cabin? Like something bricky? I feel like maybe something like that would be kind of cute. With like dark wood and stone. Ooh, that's fun. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what the vibe of this is gonna be. How do you make that platform? It's just a like a deck piece, which is this one here, like just a flat square thing. It's just for the deck. Dude, I can't even deal when Cincy does any kind of shell challenge because people are so talented. So I've decided to just not watch those videos anymore when she's touring all of them, or watch those streams, because I'm literally like, I feel inadequate. Like, it's sad. Did we not get any doors in Outdoor Retreat? I really was hoping Outdoor Retreat would like guide this. What other packs have like cabin-y vibes? I feel like none of them really do. Maybe Jungle Adventure could have some stuff. Like, oh, these are a little bit out there. I don't know. What other ones have vibes that would feel cute? Seasons, probably. Like, this kind of stuff could be cute. I like Seasons a lot. Maybe we'll just go for like a cozy family place. I don't know how to make anything like brown. That sounds just like a weird sentence, but like, I don't know how to do it. I always make all of my stuff like very bright and white and colorful, and now I'm like, oh, brown. What? I have a bunch of custom windows. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know I had custom content windows. Ooh, what about the Snowy Escape ones? These are kind of fun. And they look really cute with snow on them. I'm not mad at that. And it kind of fits the same woody vibe. Ooh, I like that one better, actually. How do we feel? Oh, Dr. Ashley did it. I like Dr. Ashley a lot because she's also Canadian. Anyone who's Canadian, I'm like, yep, we are going to be friends someday. I really like those windows though. Those are cool. But we need definitely some plants. However, I feel like it would be dead because it is the winter time. But I can't help but put something out there. Like, there has to be some kind of flower box, as I always add, because it just makes it look so much prettier. Like, we could just add a bunch of little small ones. Oh, I haven't even turned on move objects. Slacker. I don't even like the way that that looks though. Oh boy. What about these ones? I don't think I've ever used those because I don't like them. I'm the pickiest when it comes to building. There's so many things I never use because I'm like, don't like it. Oh, don't like it. These are kind of fun. They're totally uneven, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry. Do the flowers even make sense? We're just gonna act like they're fake because it's wintertime. Maybe we'll go with some like white flowers. Keep it all very neutral. Does that look stupid? I think that looks really weird. I'm the most indecisive person. Hello, Pizza is Life. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming again. I appreciate you. Good morning to you as well. Well, technically it's afternoon here, but I am sleepy and would like for it to be nighttime. 100%. I just want to like play some Animal Crossing, sit in bed, but no, we have to do something productive today. What about these ones? I'm not mad at that. With some like, maybe I hate it. I don't know. It looks weird in a good way. Is that a thing? Can we make looks good in a weird way be like the vibe of this whole channel? Oh boy. Okay, I should probably try to figure out some kind of floor plan or door or something before I start adding a bunch of windows everywhere. We could get a door that kind of matches, but it's so small. I want something a little bit more grand. Just a little bit more grand and fun. Some of the doors in the game are so funny. Like, I know that we have this because of eco lifestyle, but like, why do we need this? So weird. That's actually not bad. But then the wood tones don't match, of course. Of course the wood tones don't match. Good afternoon. Yeah, it's 12:20 here as well. But see, this matches, but I just don't like it. How do people do this and be good at it? I've never built a cabin before, I don't think. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what would look good. We'll just use this. Absolutely. It all makes sense now. We're done. Just a giant vault door that we can lock from everybody. That makes sense, right? I feel like this one was the best in my brain for some reason, but now I don't like it anymore. I'm getting exposed. You're just not paying attention to time. Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Does anyone have a suggestion for a door that would look cute? What about like this one? We could go a little bit funkier. Funky cabin? No, I wanted to make it dark because I always go colorful. Do we just go seasons? But see, I feel like the wood is just throwing me off because I don't know what to choose. Okay, we're just gonna go inside. We're not gonna worry about the front door yet because I'm stressing myself out for no reason. Basement. Okay. You're playing in the red house? That's awesome. I really like that house. Like, I like the whole vibe of the red 100 baby house. I find it really hard to like make them cute sometimes, and then I like add the most chaotic things and then everybody just laughs at me. Maybe just an ounce of funky. It's gonna end up with a lot of funk because I can't handle everything. Oh geez, I've never been rated before. That's terrifying. Welcome to the stream. Holy cow. I was actually watching your stream earlier today. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Oh my goodness. That's very overwhelming. We've only been streaming here for a week and wow. Welcome. We are currently building a weird cabin in the woods in Granite Falls in The Sims 4. Ooh, this is freaking me out. There's a lot of people. Thank you so much for rating. I appreciate you. That's so funny because I was watching your stream earlier today. Welcome. Oh my goodness, I'm like shaking. That's never happened before. Don't forget to breathe. Thank you. Ooh, literally, like, that's so freaky. Thank you for coming. I appreciate that. It's the Tasmanian Devils. My dad has a Tasmanian Devil tattoo on his arm, and I've always made fun of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's very funny. Ooh, thank you. Oh my goodness, I can't handle that. That's very scary. Too many people. No pressure. Oh boy, now I feel more pressure that you say no pressure. It's just freak. I've never been rated before, so that's new. 285 viewers currently. That's terrifying. I don't like it. But welcome. My name is Taylor. If you've never been here before, welcome. I have a YouTube channel where I make a bunch of Sims content, and we decided last Monday that I would start streaming, and now we're here. I really appreciate all of you following and coming and joining for a few minutes. Thank you. It's so weird. Oh my, I'm like freaking out. Okay, anyway, we're building a cabin. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm like, oh my gosh, these people are new. Welcome, hi. Don't look at the number ever. Yeah, let's ignore that. I get comments about my voice being relaxing or calming, on people telling me to do ASMR stuff all the time. Also, I don't normally dress like this. I'm just tired and wanted to wear my bathrobe. But I get comments about my voice literally all the time of people being like, you should start an ASMR channel. Your voice is so relaxing. I absolutely love listening to you when I'm falling asleep. And I'm like, I, for my entire life, have thought it was annoying. But people are always like, oh, it's so calming. And I really like it. And I'm like, oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like getting comments like that because then I'm like, okay, so people don't think I'm annoying. Because I often think that people think I'm annoying. But did I even say that right? Cozy clothes are the best. I'm just like, it even has a hood. This is like, yes, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. You like the panda chair? Yes, hello. This is the panda chair. Do 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 do. Woo. This is Ming. She's my best friend. No, you're not annoying at all. Thank you. But yeah, so we're trying to build something. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Sure, we'll go with these stairs up in the corner. Why not? Oh my goodness. I just really appreciate getting, that's so weird. I was like, oh, I'll probably never get rated. No one knows who I am. That's so cool. You're gonna go take a little nap. I really wish you the best in all of your labor adventures today. I can't wait to hear how it all goes. I hope you have a wonderful time. Have a good nap. I appreciate you. Good luck with giving birth. I'm still like, holy cow, you're gonna have a baby later. That's so cool. You 100% support the ASMR idea, but like, what do people do? Like, I'm not the type to watch ASMR content because it like freaks me out. Like, it doesn't give me like the tingly good feelings. It gives me like uncomfortable feelings. So I don't really know if I'm the person for that, you know? But everybody, please wish her well in giving birth, please, because I just hope everything goes perfectly and the baby is incredible. YouTube, duh, that's why you're so familiar. Yeah, well, I appreciate that. I feel like my channel's kind of blown up this year and it's kind of crazy. I plan on making a video at some point, like going over what's happened for the channel in 2020, because at the beginning of this year, I started with like 100 subscribers and now it's just like absolutely insane. Like just insane. Okay, I need to add some light to this house so I can see what I'm doing. But I just appreciate everybody who watches any video. It's so cool. Absolutely so cool. Oh, I'm feeling very weird now because the raid scared me. I wasn't expecting that, and the followers, I appreciate you guys. Oh my, I literally just said we just got raided for the first time. Now we're getting raided with a party of 8 for the second time. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for the raid. Oh my goodness, a churro raid. Ooh, that sounds, I can't eat churros because I'm allergic to gluten, and I've tried one gluten-free churro and it was not good. Double raid all at the same time. Chaos, absolute chaos. Well, welcome to the stream. My name is Taylor. We're currently building a cabin in the woods in Granite Falls in The Sims 4. Just having the best time. Chillin', it was supposed to be a very relaxing stream, but turned out to be a very chaotic stream. As how I'm feeling right now, like I can't even breathe. The Hungry Churro, hi, welcome, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate that. The name of that is just incredible. I would love to eat a churro, oh my goodness. I don't even know, I can't think straight, I don't know what I'm doing. Too much hype, too much happening right now. You need to get some food. What are you gonna get? I'm hungry. I literally forgot to eat lunch up until like 11:45, and then I just like boiled some noodles and put some butter on them and was like, okay, there's food. And I like slurped it down while the starting soon screen was on because I was like, oh, oops, I already started the stream but forgot to eat. Okay, let's just go with some Journey to Butthole, beautiful, dirty walls. I'm just kidding. We can't use that pack. I don't know what to do now. I'm like, cool. You've got pasta bake in the oven? That sounds incredible. I'm hungry. Even though I just ate. Yes, double raid, absolutely terrifying. Pepperoni pizza? Ooh. Ooh. When will I come back to the short lifespan legacy? We played on Monday. Did the baby, was the baby born? I feel like the baby was born at the end of the last stream. Yeah, because I built a baby dungeon. That was the very, very end. You're gonna cook some dinner? I hope that your dinner is delicious. Thank you for the raid. Journey to Butthole, that is what the pack is called in my brain. You were looking in 2 streams at the same time and they both raided to you. The universe was trying to tell you something. Well, welcome. The universe has brought us together. You made Lily give birth. I'm still mad. We are still mad about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, you did convince me and I'm still mad. Because I know that the house is going to be chaos for even longer. I just want to have a flower shop. Lily deserves it. You got Journey to... I was gonna call it Journey to Butthole again because I can't see Journey to Batu without thinking Journey to Butthole. Okay, we need to figure out the layout of this house and stop being, like, stressy and chaotic. Your birthday's in 2 days? Happy early birthday. I wish my birthday was in 2 days, but my birthday's really far away. Well, thank you. I really hope that you have a wonderful birthday. Okay, I don't know, maybe like a kitchen over here, like a small kitchen. We could even put a bathroom over here maybe, so that there's like some kind of vibe. When's my birthday? July 17th. Simsy's first heir died already? I haven't watched her recent videos because I've been so busy this week. Rest in peace. I know that they were like elders and her husband died and everything, and it was just absolute chaos. Okay, so kitchen, bathroom. Should there be 2 bedrooms, like one down here, just because like this is probably only enough space for like a bedroom and a bathroom? Maybe we'll put like a little bathroom over here. I said a little bathroom, that's pretty big. And then a bedroom here, and then maybe like a desk or something up here. I'm not mad at that. That could be really cute. Lurking because you're also building. Journey to Batu is the only pack you don't have. Oh, Journey to Butthole. I can't stop calling it that. I don't know why. I'm also, okay, so when Snowy Escape came out, I was like really excited about it, and I thought the pack was really good, and then I went to go write content. So for those of you who have just come here and don't know who I am, I have a YouTube channel, I stream on Twitch, and I also run the website ultimatesimsguides.com. So I write a bunch of content about The Sims, and I do all of this as a single person team, so I'm busy. But when Snowy Escape came out, I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a bunch of Snowy Escape content. It seems like a really good pack. I'm really excited. I ended up making 2 videos, writing a couple articles, and then I'm bored 100% with Snowy Escape. I'm very disappointed with how, like, the longevity of that pack. I don't know how I feel about it anymore. And I thought that I was excited about it. I thought that it was really good. Now I'm like, so I might make a video about that next week. Because a lot of people are asking like what packs they should get for the holidays, and I'm like, maybe I should bring out everything. Yeah, I don't think Snowy Escape warrants the price of a game pack, but then I also don't think Journey to Batu warrants the price of a game pack, and I don't think Snowy Escape warrants the price of an expansion pack. Beautiful World, 100% lacking in gameplay. 100%. This probably just be like a small bedroom with just like 2 beds, because it is a rental lot. So it'll just be like beds and maybe like a small dresser or something. And then a living area, a kitchen, a bathroom down here, and then a bathroom upstairs. So like the hiking and everything is fun, but like once you've done it once, do you really go back that often? Like I feel like it doesn't expand enough. Yeah, like the stuff, the cast items, the build buy items and everything in Snowy Escape are really beautiful. I just don't think it's worth an expansion pack. So am I mainly a YouTuber? I do YouTube. That's like, I guess I have like 3 full-time jobs now that I started Twitch, so it's kind of all like even. I'm a busy human. It's a lot. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, it's okay. Honestly, I don't even like blink an eye when people have spelling mistakes, because I'm like, I can't even see straight half the time. You're playing a legacy in Mount Komorebi. That's fun. I'm kind of jealous. I didn't like, we started our legacy for some reason. We did the short lifespan legacy in Brindleton Bay, and I regret it because it's always raining. And now I'm like, we should have done it in Mount Komorebi. But then I feel like that doesn't really warrant a flower shop. I don't know. The short lifespan legacy will probably be returning on Friday, just letting everybody know. Anyway, okay. Back to figuring out what we're doing. Hopefully there's no more raids, because that's terrifying. That was like so stressful. I could probably put like a bathroom door here, so we can have like a bookcase. Okay, we're just gonna put some like placeholder furniture so I can kind of figure out where my brain's going. Like a bookcase or something there. And then a bathroom door. The biggest thing might be lifestyles, but I've seen most people kind of forget about lifestyles already. Like I think that Sentiments, the base game update, did a lot more for the game than lifestyles did. And I just think that people are kind of like, meh. You know? You just got The Sims 4 in August. Ooh, you have every expansion pack except Eco, Lifestyle, and Discover University. That's funny, because Discover University is one of my favorites. Tiny Living is one of the best. You love seeing other people's ideas for houses? Me too. But I love Tiny Living. I plan on doing a video. I literally have been planning my content for the rest of the year because I need to be more organized. And I have like so many videos planned, but I'm going to do a video on my favorite packs and everything too. You haven't been here since the first stream? Well, the only reason why there's so many people here is because we got raided twice. And I really appreciate all of you showing up. That's so cool. I'm still like shaking, but it's fine. You're waiting for Snowy Escape to go on sale. Honestly, I think that like a sale price for it would be a lot better. But Tiny Living is my favorite, absolutely my favorite stuff pack. More of an Alpha CC person? That can't be me. I can't do it. Okay, let's put down just some random furniture for now. So we could have 2 beds here. What about toddlers though? I guess there could be like a toddler bed upstairs, like in the parents' room, just in case. It's like, we're a rental lot, so we have to make sure we cover all of the bases. But don't worry, we're gonna change all this furniture eventually, but we will be getting this bed because I just think it fits the vibes. 100% fits the vibes. 100% fits the vibes. I'm like, ooh, you got The Sims 4 in lockdown. I honestly think that they put it so cheap for all of like this year because everybody's been home so much. It was pretty smart. You watch people play it on Twitch, yeah. See, I have been playing The Sims since The Sims 1, but I kind of stopped playing The Sims 4 because I was bored with it. And then I found like I got randomly recommended like Deligracy, Plum Bow Wow, Will Simsy like 2 years ago, and I just got completely obsessed with it again. And now it's my full-time job. So playing The Sims is my job. This is such a weird concept. We need a bathtub for the children's. I'm trying not to make anything like too crazy. So we're just gonna put everything down, see how it all works out. We can get a sink, a sink and maybe a shower too, just so we can, and then we'll get a door, obviously. We need doors. Doors are very important. One there, and then we can put like a little desk or bookcase or chair or something up top. I feel like they've been doing a ton of sales. They're even doing sales now. I feel like every day something else is on sale, which is pretty cool. You're the goodest troll. Oh boy, what is even going on? See, do I add like a divider, have a little toddler area in the like the parents' bedroom? You played The Sims 2 until last year? Wow. The Sims 2 is honestly like, that game was my childhood, and it just brings me so much joy. Back in the days where you had a family computer and I had to fight my brother so that I could play. You got University on sale. I haven't played with servos. I've been putting off writing robotics articles and stuff for the website because I'm like, it's been a year and I still haven't touched them. Also, why am I like so slouchy? It's because I got like really anxious when all those people showed up. There we go. Okay, let's try and sit up straight. One more. Oh boy, I'll break my chair. There we go. Let's try and sit up a little straighter. Posture check, everybody. You only have Parenthood? Ooh, what game pack? Okay, the first question is, do you like occult sims? How do you feel about vampires? Because vampires is fun. But if you don't like occult sims, then you don't want realm or vampires. I don't even know like what game pack you would get next if you don't like occults. Because the rest of the game packs are kind of like lackluster in my opinion. Like Spa Day is really boring. Outdoor Retreat's kind of fun, like if you want to go camping. You hate occult sims. Well then, I honestly have no idea. What other game packs are there? Spa Day, Dine Out, Outdoor Retreat. Why am I blanking? Obviously, Journey to Butthole is last on the list. I'd probably say Dine Out if you're like a family player, just because you can go and have like genuinely so much fun with all of like the restaurants and stuff, and they actually fix them a lot. So it's not as bad. Jungle Adventure is good too. Jungle Adventure, okay. If you're anything like me, the best part of Jungle Adventure, where is it? Am I blind? Where is the Jungle Adventure fridge? There it is. Oh my goodness, I couldn't see it. The best part of Jungle Adventure is this. Like the entire kitchen set from Jungle Adventure is so beautiful that I think it's worth it. Like, I completely forgot about how pretty is that? So pretty. Strangerville's fun, but once you do the whole thing once, you're kind of just like, meh. It has, however, see, every pack has some items that I can't live without. Strangerville has some of the prettiest windows and doors. Where are you? Like, this stuff is gorgeous. And like, I use this one all the time. Like, that's so pretty. But Dine Out can definitely be fun, especially if you run a restaurant. It's a lot of fun. There's just so much like to offer in The Sims 4, and it's just chaotic, and there's so much happening. But I feel like you have to pick based on your type of gameplay. So you don't want to get occult stuff just for cast and build 5 because it's not worth the price unless you get it on sale. Honestly, get Realm of Magic just so that you can go ahead and make a giant pot of mac and cheese. There's your answer. Mac and cheese. Should we use new cabinets? Ooh, fancy. So it'd be like cabinets and a fridge and everything there for a little kitchen area. There's like no area for a dining table. This house is really small. Very, very small. We're not that far. We're just placing furniture so I can figure out where I want to put windows and doors. Don't worry, Cow Sims. But we did get raided twice while you were gone. which I still can't believe. I think we're gonna end up going with this door, but then it doesn't really match the windows, so I don't know. Oh, I feel like that's kind of cute. I never know what to do. You can't decide what expansion pack to get. If you want to play University, I would say University is one of my favorites, or Get Together is the other one, because the world in Get Together is 100% worth it, plus all of the gameplay stuff in Get Together is really fun. And some of my favorite townies are in Get Together again. You have to go again for dinner. Time zones, the worst. I'm so sorry. I hope that your dinner is absolutely delicious. It's making me hungry. I don't even like that fence. Why am I using that fence? I like it normally, but not in this circumstance. What if we want something like this? Interest. No, that doesn't match the stone on the bottom. You just got City Living. Ooh. I really like City Living. That one's fun too. Well, I can never make a decision. These are kind of fun though. Ooh, we're gonna end up using a lot of Snowy Escape because I haven't built much since I got that pack. So it's gonna happen. Same with the 100 Baby House. It was filled with Snowy Escape. You have all the packs because we do not acknowledge Journey to Batole. Is Seasons or University better? It depends on if you want your Sims to go to school. If you want your Sims to go to University and play through all of that, I love University. But if you're not going to use the University system, get Seasons 100%. We also need a fireplace. Ooh. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing still. I'm still like on a weird high of like being shaky and weird and chaotic and wanting to cry because there were too many people here. Like that fireplace is gorgeous. Am I gonna end up making this like a more modern version of a cabin because I want things like that? But like that feels cabin-y, right? I think so. I'm not gonna put a TV though. I don't think. We might. Well, okay, first of all, we're gonna add some spider webs to give this place a little bit of charm. And then I want some kind of like large painting. I'll just put something for now to give it a vibe. And a couch. I have way too much custom content in the game right now, but I'm trying not to use any of it. You think the aliens will kill you if you don't? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Wow. I'm still like in shock from all the follows and the raids and everything, and that was 20 minutes ago, and I'm still just like, oh, shaking. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot that I even have the, okay. I have so much custom content right now compared to what I would normally have that this is so exciting. This is my favorite thing that's ever existed. So one of my favorite custom content creators, their username is Illogical Simmer, and they made this normal couch into a thing that you can turn into a sectional. Like, come on. And it literally works like how kitchen counters work. So you can have like different corner pieces, or you can make it go out on an edge, and then there's end pieces and everything. It's so pretty. Oh, I just love it so much. It doesn't really work here, but I like it a lot. See, University is cool, but definitely less essential. We need sectionals in the game. I'm not going to use any custom content in the build. I should just filter by like purchased and not custom content, because then we won't, it'll just go better. They're your favorite CC creator? Yeah, I follow them on Patreon. I really want sectionals in the game though. What kind of couch would like be in this house? I feel like it would be like something like this from like the flea market stuff in City Living, but then it doesn't really fit the vibe in my head. I think I'm putting too much thought into like what I want to do here, but then like no thought at all, if that makes any sense. So we'll have a little toilet area. Is that what I was about to say? A little toddler area, not a toilet area. Oops. Anyway, and then I have a bookcase downstairs. So what would I want to put here? I wanted to put a desk, but I want this door to be there. So maybe if I move the door over, we could have a desk and a chair. See, I just never know. But then why would you have a desk if you're on vacation? What do you need a desk for? Unless your teachers give you homework. That's mean. A base game couch that's almost exactly like that one, like the one that you unlock. Where is she? Oh wait, I don't even think it's showing base game stuff because I have it as purchased so that custom content doesn't come up. This one? The hipster hugger? Is that what you're talking about? Your teacher always gives homework in the holidays. It's so mean. Why do they do that? Like, no. I really want sectionals that have a long section to it. Is this the exact same couch, just like styled differently? It totally is, isn't it? They really get away with things like that. That's not cool. Like, I do love this couch though. I feel like it does fit the vibes. What color though? The green one? I think the green one's the cutest for that. Okay, I need to add walls and floors and figure out everything. See, there was a long time where I wanted to be a teacher, like for a very long time. And then I wanted to be like a social worker and like all this stuff. But I wanted to be a teacher just so that I could make it so that kids didn't have homework. Like literally, if you didn't finish it in class, well, you don't have homework, so it's fine. Have a good day. Ooh, these are kind of fun. This is gonna be the weirdest place. Okay, I need to paint the walls and everything, but I don't know what kind of vibe I'm thinking. This kind of stuff is so hard to figure out. So like in the kitchen, we could have like a brick thing happening. Or is that like too fancy? You're uploading your first vlog on your YouTube channel tonight? That's exciting. I hope that it goes really well. I hope that it makes you happy. Why do I keep clicking on Journey to Batu stuff? Stop it. That pack does not exist. The only reason I bought it was so that I could review it. See, like, that's fun, but I feel like that's too industrial. It doesn't really fit the vibes. I don't know. I'm such, like, literally all I want to do is I want to go here and I want to use this because it's my favorite thing from Eco Lifestyle. It makes me happy. Like, look at that. That's so fun, but I feel like it doesn't match anything in here. What about something like, is that too, like, bright and happy? That's literally how I feel. You wanted to be a teacher for ages and then worked out how much small children annoy you. See, what happened was my sister was born when I was 14, and then I still wanted to be a teacher throughout high school, but then I like met all of her friends and realized how irritating children can be sometimes, and I was like, this is just not for me. I think that I should work with older people because they're crazy. Children are crazy. I still don't know, like, this is the hardest decision of my entire life. Why am I acting like it's the hardest decision ever? I don't know. I think I've lost it. Do I just go brown? Vlogging is easier than doing something special. Yeah. I don't think I could be a vlogger. I don't think my life's interesting enough. It'd be like, okay, we're gonna wake up. We're gonna bathe. We are going to eat breakfast. And then we're going to work. And that's it. Oh yeah, I can't imagine how much work it is to be a teacher right now. Like the whole virtual learning and everything. I've seen my sister go through having to learn virtually, but they actually just closed, like she was back to school and they just closed her school for the rest of the year because there was a COVID outbreak in her school. Thankfully she tested negative though. That was really scary. I was really scared for her. Does anyone have an idea of what kind of wallpaper there would be inside of a cabin? Why can I, like, my brain is just not thinking of anything. I might even use like this. What if like that as like an accent wall back here? That looks kind of cool. Not gonna lie, I like that. You teach in an after school program? Ooh. I honestly don't know if I'd be able to handle being a teacher right now. I know a lot of teachers and I know that they're all really struggling. Well, let's put mountains in the bedroom. I really like the stone accent wall. Maybe we'll put the same thing in the kitchen. So it's like, you know, it matches. I honestly don't mind the blue though. Like, I think it's kind of fun. You're making 5 YouTube channels? How do you have the time? I have 2 and one of them's just the streams uploaded and I'm tired. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a very quirky cottage. That's what we're going for. Honestly, I really like this so far. Like, dark woods is not something I usually play with, but it's really fun. Oh, and then upstairs. What about the bathroom? I did not do the bathroom. Some tile. These decisions are so hard. It's a lot easier when, like, no one's watching. You You just came in the last raid? Well, thank you for coming. I really appreciate that. It's going very well. We are building a nice little cottage that looks very odd. And eclectic is the word I would use to describe it at this point. That is kind of scary, right? Like, that kind of looks like you're gonna be tortured in that room. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. We could just go with something like brown. We could definitely go for something just brown. Just make them match, make it all vibe together, and then maybe grab this same blue, because you know it's a vacation home. It's not your full-time living situation, so everything's just gonna be very weird. Grimy brick, terrifying. Does anyone love cows as much as you? No, I don't think so. You find building much easier with an audience? See, I'm like, everyone's gonna judge my decisions. I don't know what to pick. That's okay. We're gonna make it cute. Oh, I didn't even add flooring. Since I already have eco lifestyle walls, I can justify using eco lifestyle flooring. We can go with like some, ooh, that looks nice. Honestly, I love eco lifestyle. A lot of people like crap on that pack, but I like it a lot. Not gonna lie, it's one of my faves. Can we go with like the same creepy looking tile and just make it an ugly bathroom? You think I'm a good builder? See, people say that, and then I'm like, this is happening. But at least we're having fun, right? That's all that matters. That is all that matters. I have this urge to use these, but I don't know. I wanted to use Snowy Escape, but I feel like they're kind of too modern for what I'm thinking. Or like vampires, maybe? Because these are kind of boring. But then more people could play with it if we use base game stuff. You tried to make a build at 3 a.m. on the weekend, and it looks like it was made by a 5-year-old having a sugar rush. Honestly, if I think back, because obviously I can't look at them, but to some of my like Sims 1 builds when I was 5 years old, they're hilarious. So I can just imagine what that would look like. Absolutely. Eco Lifestyle has some of the best build buy. I totally agree with that. You make your mom tell you what she thinks of your builds. I'll like always, when I finish something, like call my boyfriend in and be like, can you look at this? What do you think? Should I add anything? But then it's like, well, that's actually not bad. I feel like that's kind of, do I like that? This is why I'm such a bad like decision maker when it comes to building, because I'm like, do I actually think that that's cute, or am I lying to myself at this point? The answer is I don't know. I really don't know. You have kids complaining all the time about your decisions, so you don't care if people hate your build. Well, that makes a lot of sense, I guess. Definitely. You like the jungle adventure counters better? See, I feel like the coloring on these might be better though. Or those, like the jungle adventure dark ones? Ooh, what about like that? Is that too dark? Too many decisions to be made, and I am too chaotic right now to make them. Actually, yeah, no, those are the ones. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, but I like it. I love jungle adventure, dude. Yeah, she cute. Except I need to add a fridge and a stove and everything. The window is too low. I didn't even realize that. There we go. That's better. You like the rock contrasted against the wood floor? Very much. See, like 70s, especially with like the green couch and just a bunch of random carpets. Like it feels, except that's a fire hazard. Do we like that it's a fire hazard? I like that it's a fire hazard. Put the fridge in the corner of the bathroom so the fridge is in front of the window. Also true. Also good point. But I might put the stove here because I could use the Snowy Escape, since I've already used some Snowy Escape stove that doesn't have a back to it. Like that looks fancy. That is fancy. Does this come in like a dark swatch? See? Oh, they match literally perfectly. Well, that one doesn't match that, but that's fine. Loving a good fire hazard. Yes. You've never met someone good at decision making? Okay, here's like me taking too many psych classes when I was younger. I've like read a bunch of studies and stuff about how it's a lot harder for us to make decisions now than it would have been for someone 50 years ago because we have to make too many decisions every day. It's called decision fatigue, and how hard it is to just pick anything because you're like, oh, there's too many things for me to decide, too many places for me to eat, too many things for me to do, and then your brain can't handle it. So now we're all bad. As a psych major, that's some tea. I was a psych, well, I started university as a social work major, then I went to psych, and then I ended up graduating with a business degree because I was like, all of this is just too much for my brain right now. Honestly, these wood tones match like pretty perfectly, so it just looks like the fridge is meant to be there, and I like it. That looks so groovy. Oh, I wish I was like around in the 70s to really see the grooviness of all that stuff. So if we should add like a shag carpet or something. Maybe this carpet's like not the vibe. Or do we like it because it's a fire hazard? Or do we go with something more like this because it's like a shag carpet? And that could be fun. But it's so boring. I never know what to do. We could add like a nice mat in here. We just want as many fire hazards as possible. 100% fire hazards. You started as a communications major, switched to psych in first year, and you took on a neuroscience minor. One of my best friends has a neuroscience degree, and like everything he ever taught me that he learned was so cool. You were around in the 80s, so you saw a lot of stuff. Yeah, I loved going to like, I still love going to like my older relatives' houses because a lot of them still have furniture and stuff from back then, and it's so interesting. Neuroscience is so cool. In The Sims, everything is a fire hazard. We should add 100% add a fire alarm. We'll put it like right up here just so it's kind of hiding up there. Stuff from the 70s is like visual comfort food. That's really adorable. You think The Sims 2 is an upgrade to The Sims 4? Honestly, if we had the build, buy, and cast of The Sims 4 and The Sims 2, I would, oh. I can't imagine like going back and building something from like trying to build this in The Sims 2 would be almost impossible. Okay, do I add counters on, or not counters, cabinets on this wall, or do I do like open shelving? I can't really make up my mind because I kind of like the vibe if it was open and just had some like quirky things on it, but then it's a vacation home. So would you have your quirky things on it? You could talk about neurotransmitter systems for hours. Some of my favorite conversations ever were with my friend who has a neuroscience degree because like there's just so many interesting things that normally you just wouldn't think about. And when people are doing degrees like that, they're learning all of this stuff. And you're like, oh, well, this actually kind of looks cool. Speaking of adorable, Ming is so cute. Thank you. She appreciates that. Once I eventually like am an affiliate and can get emotes and stuff, I think I'm going to end up getting someone to draw them as Ming, like have all of them just be little panda pictures because she's just kind of the mascot at this point. You know, she's so cute. I love her so much. That doesn't really make sense in there. It kind of fits the vibe though. I do like it a lot. Could put it on like, but then it's just like another thing with books on it. But it could be like a gallery wall of funkiness on that wall. I think that's fun. My throat hurts. See, when I drink water, I start to cough. Why is that? You're studying for finals right now and you're trying to think of interesting things. You know, I can't even imagine, like, I'm so glad I'm not in school anymore. I don't know how people are doing it this year. I'd be too stressed, I think. But then I was always stressed. Ooh, these are kind of funky. But do I like them enough to put them in this kitchen? But they fit like, I don't know. How many times are we going to say fit the vibe while we're here? Like too many? Probably, right? Do they fit the vibe? We could go Jungle Adventure since we have Jungle Adventure counters and then there's already stuff on them and they match. That's probably the smarter plan here, don't you think? Like that's kind of fun, but I want them a little bit further over. It does annoy me that it's the same things on both though. Oh, but we do have an empty one that also matches. So that's also a plan that we could do. Where's the one that matches this though? There it is, okay. So we could get rid of one, put this as the other one. Gotta make sure they line up, oh my goodness, that's so stressful. You might get a snow day tomorrow. I wanna have a snow day. I miss when things like that affected me in my life. Like, I want to have a snow day and not have to do anything. You'll do a short rant on antidepressants. They do take a few weeks to work, yeah. I haven't thankfully never had to take anything like that. I feel for people that do. Oh man. Could add something like this too. That's cute. But it's kind of small and it doesn't make any sense if I make it that small. But then this is too big for what I want. I don't know. I can't pick anything. I'm struggling. Look at you guys educating each other in the comments. Could also use the red shelf to help If you don't know, this red shelf is a piece of custom content that you can use. It has a bajillion slots on it, so you can like just take things and then like alt place them at the right height and everything. It's really cool, but I don't feel like dealing with that right now, and that's custom content. We need more plants, I think. Just lots of plants. I can never make any decisions. I just never know what to do. Oh, I brought chocolate. Oh, delicious. These chocolates, I don't even know. Godiva chocolates, they're like little lions. I like them a lot. Sometimes you just need a little snack when it feels like you're talking to yourself. So fun. Okay, we're just gonna continue to use fun snowy escape things because I like that. That's really cute. This kitchen's actually like coming along. Big fan. I need stuff from Cool Kitchen Stuff. That's the one. Cool Kitchen. Because I really like stuff like this. That matches too. Look at us. Just killing it in a spice rack. Adorable. What does the build look like now? The outside, we're not even close to finishing because it's very weird. But we've got a lot going on in here. It's just a little bit chaotic. Everything's kind of just placeholder furniture except for the kitchen. So many packs. I can never just stick to like one or two. I was hoping that Outdoor Retreat would have enough, but it doesn't really have much because it was the first game pack. But I really like the kitchen so far. The art behind me, I did not do. No, once again, I forgot. Okay. I keep meaning to link the artist's Redbubble in the Twitch stuff and in my description on YouTube, so I should add that because people ask about it all the time. I will quickly go on Twitter and try and find their @ so that you can find them if you're interested in getting anything, though. Of course, the last tweet on my Twitter timeline is actually from them. But it's just a Sims creator who makes a bunch of stuff. There's their Twitter @ in chat right now if you want to go check out some of the other stuff they do. But they have a Redbubble store and it's just all Sims related and it's really fun. And yes, there are 100 people watching because we got rated twice. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what is even going on? And I really appreciated it and it made me want to cry, so. People are cool. It's so cool. I feel like this is too much dark wood, but then I'm like, I never use dark wood. Look, we could have a cutting board on the wall. That's fancy. Aw, you're trying to get other people to raid me? That's so nice. I appreciate it even if it didn't happen. That's great. Like, if like there was ever a Kayla or Plumbella raid or Simarchy or Claire or anybody like that I've been watching for so long, I'd freak out. Like the one raid was somebody who I was literally watching on Twitch this morning and that freaks me out. I'm just like, there's too much happening. Too much. I'm like trying to find like a balance between how much stuff would actually be on the walls in a place that you rent. Because like this is like supposed to be a rental lot, but then also making it feel like cozy. You know, it's difficult. Like, would there be a bunch of knives? I don't think so. I think there'd just be a few knives in the drawer. But this is like super cute and cozy. I would want to cook in this kitchen. It's so precious. I love it. Oh, why am I about to cry? I'm such a weenie. Oh my goodness. Certain helps regulate your stress response. See, we're learning things in the chat. You should definitely go and read that little thread of all the different things. Interesting. See, like, neuroscience is just so fascinating, and I wish that I knew more about it, because I should have done more research at school. I want to know more about everything. We're gonna have little baby books, so those look really weird. Could be an Airbnb vibe, yeah, for sure. We gotta change these beds, because they're really bugging me. I hate those ones. Oh, it's still filtering by Cool Kitchen. There's not gonna be beds in Cool Kitchen. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Hi, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. I don't know what kind of beds to go with. Do I want to go with like tiny living because those are just really pretty, but then the wood doesn't match. That's my struggle. I feel like these ones have the best wood vibes. You find it super cool. It's all for your neuroscience today. Honestly, as long as Cow Sims is interested in what you had to say, it's all that matters. As long as we've all learned something. Okay, do we want these beds? There's also these ones that are dark, but then that adds more packs. Let's try to use something we've already used. Snowy Escape we've already used. We'll try to filter it a little bit, but that's not the right wood tone. This is more of the wood tone that we would want. But of course, none of the other ones really match. Why do they all have to have different dark wood tones? That one matches, so I guess we could do those two. The rug looks so fun. I like it, because it's, what is this one even from? Is it, I feel like it's from Laundry Day, but I don't know. But I never find a way to actually use the ones that are like 3 rugs in one, and I really like that. Yeah, it is from Laundry Day. But it's just got like rugs set up in like a quirky way, and I love that. It's so cool. Be around 2 a.m. for you to ask Kayla. Well, I appreciate that. Hello, Majuni. I don't even know if that's correct. Sometimes, like, I try not to say everyone's usernames because I'm like, I'm gonna mispronounce all of them and then look really dumb. So that's fun. That's a good time. Do these beds match? Right. I think so. Like, they look good, I think. And we've already used Snowy Escape in other random spots, so that works. You're in a recording mood for YouTube. I hope that it goes very, very well. You're into your exam. You're hoping to study psychology? Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. Now, okay. What else do we put in like a kid's rental room? There would be some kind of, maybe like a little dresser. See, now I'm like, oh, I want to use Tiny Living. I can't pronounce your name. Cows Sims. Cows. I can pronounce that. We can use this somewhere because it's Jungle Adventure and we have Jungle Adventure counters. I'm just trying to justify. You have to go. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope that the rest of your day is just beautiful. That looks really weird there, doesn't it? Thank you for coming to the stream. Once again, there's too much custom content in this game right now, and I should turn it off before I build things like this. Hurts my brain to try and filter it out. That doesn't match, unfortunately. That's so annoying. Just like a little table. I kind of want it to be like more fun. Honestly, I hope that you can become a psych major because it's like the psych classes I took are the most interesting classes other than marketing, because I ended up with a business degree, and the marketing classes I took were so interesting because it was like, this is how consumer brains work and this is how we trick them into buying things, and then it kind of makes you realize why they do it. So it's like a mixture of like business and psychology, which are 2 of my favorite things. Call you Amari? Okay. That works for me. Absolutely works for me. Okay, which packs have we used? Should I filter it that way? So there's Snowy Escape, Laundry Day. I think this is from Strangerville, so maybe we'll get rid of that because I'm not using any other Strangerville. I'm trying to limit it now that you guys have called me out on that one. Base game, Snowy Escape, Jungle Adventure, Outdoor Retreat. I did use Cool Kitchen, I know that one. And Laundry Day, I think, so far. Ooh, I should add seasons too, because you'd want like umbrellas and stuff. That's how I'm gonna justify it 100%. The bricks, I think the bricks are actually base game, aren't they? These ones? Yeah, they're just base game. I feel like they were from seasons, but then they might have added them to the base game. Honestly, it feels like it. You're a busy grad student? Wow. Well, first of all, you're a grad student. That's really cool. Second of all, your name has Hogwarts in it, so we should be friends because I love Harry Potter. One of my favorite, like, silly Harry Potter things I have is this thing. You probably won't be able to see it, but it's got, like, liquid in it. It says Mischief Managed, and then it says, I solemnly swear I'm up to no good, and has, like, glitter inside, and it's really fun to play with. I know that you can't at all see what's happening there, but it was on sale, and I really thought it was fun. It brings me a lot of joy. I also have like my Harry Potter book set and everything down here. So fun. Okay, so I think that's all the packs we've used. I think this might be from City Living though. Maybe. You want to go to Hogwarts? Me too, dude. I just recently re-watched the first 2 Harry Potter movies. Number 5 through 8 are on Netflix in Canada, so we can watch those whenever, but I can't watch the first 4. So it's a good time. You're a Hufflepuff? I've always wanted to be a Hufflepuff. But every time I've ever taken any of the quizzes, it's always been Gryffindor. And I'm like, I don't even believe that. That kind of works. That's Jungle Adventure. Wait, what? I added all the filters and then they decided to go away. So annoying. What did we decide on? Seasons? Snowy Escape. Oh, Eco Lifestyle is on the wall, so I can use that too, thankfully. Jungle Adventure. We've already used too many. That's okay. And Cool Kitchen as well. You're a Gryffindor. I love how everybody just knows what kind of, like, what house they're in. Like, that's so fun. Decorations. Let's see what we can find to add to this room here. Oh, I also wanted to, like, kind of decorate it for the holidays. Of course I did. We need more windows. There should be a window in this room. Like, right up there on the mountains. That's fun. That just got rid of all the filters again. I hate the filters in this game. We'll just try to remember, because I'm not about to add them again. What can I put above the fireplace? Slytherins are cool, but not a racist. I don't think that being in Slytherin makes you a racist. Wow, that's giant. You're such a Hufflepuff. I bet that my sister would be a Hufflepuff, but she wouldn't take the quiz because she didn't want me to laugh at her. I was like, I'm not gonna laugh at you, but she's adorable. I miss her. Wait, no, not city living. What am I doing? I can't remember anything right now. I'm still like, ooh. I don't even know what to do. Should we go like otters and sloths and weirdness? No, that's too weird. What about just something? No, that's boring. These are kind of boring and small. Man, I never know what to pick for artwork. Like, that's too fancy for this place. That's kind of cute. Or something like that. Well, then it's like pictures of people. You wouldn't have pictures of people. The season's mirror. Interesting. Like this one? I raised it up a little bit. Obviously take the artwork out from behind. Interesting. Is it weird that anytime I look in a mirror in The Sims, I expect to see my own face? I'm like, why can't I not see me? It's because that's not how it works, Taylor. That's not how it works. Why do I think like that? I don't know. It's just kind of how my brain has functioned all these years. Now, I need some plantage. Some pretty Jungle Adventure plants. Beautiful. Perfect. Spectacular. We should get a coffee table as well. Ooh, what if, there's that one, because we have the Eco Lifestyle walls, so I can use Eco Lifestyle stuff. But they have, what am I thinking? The TV, this one. This could be really fun in here. On like a little table in the corner there. That would be really cute. That could be quite cute. I'm really struggling at making decisions right now. I can use this, it's outdoor retreat. Ha 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 ha. See, like, that's cute. Like, just the littlest TV so that people can still enjoy watching television when it's too cold to go outside. That's fun. I like that a lot. And the spider webs as well. We should get a lamp. I like lamps. Lamps are cute. Kind of vintage looks fun, right? Like, it's a little mixture of like 70s, but like also kind of modern. Like, they're slowly trying to fix it up. I think that's really fun. Or do I put a Christmas tree in the corner? It doesn't really make any sense. It doesn't really work there, but I want it. I want there to be Christmas everywhere all of the time. Christmas is the best time of year. We could go like a seasons lamp. That's kind of funky. Ooh, I don't know which one though. Honestly, maybe just like this one. It's pretty weird. Oh, only 15 more days left in this mess of a year. I can't wait for 2020 to be over. Like, for my work and everything, like 2020 has been one of the best years of my life. But if you look back at any other part of 2020, it's like terrible, awful, very sad. So it's a mix. It's, you know, it's sad and happy at the same time. Also, I should save this game. I haven't saved once. So it's like a mixed bag for me where I'm like, oh, it's been a good year, like professionally, but everything else I'm like, nope. I want to use hanging plants, but I don't want to add more packs just in case you guys want to download this. So no, we will not use nifty knitting. Oh wait, I wanted a coffee table. I never got around to that. I feel like just this coffee table to like match the table that's there in the corner, that could be cute. Is it this one? And it's not too big too, so it won't take up too much space. And then maybe we could get like a little poof or a chair or something over there. You'll never forget 2020 in a bad way. I know. It's like, it's so crazy because we're living through a moment in history, which is really weird. Like, you know that this whole year will be written about in history books for anybody. And that's crazy. It's a really weird thought for me. And I don't really like that chair at all. Ooh, but this one feels kind of like cabiny and the colors aren't too far off. Ooh, that's cute. I'm a big fan of that. Because you would stand up and probably hit your head. A snake bullies children. You're not going to say anything good about 2021 though, because you don't want to jinx it. I feel like everybody went into 2020 being like, this is going to be my year. It's going to be the best year ever. And then it was like, oh no, sweetie. Bad things will happen. Like, none of us are going to be happy this year. And it just kind of sucked. I feel like we all jinxed it in our own ways, which is kind of crazy. I hope that that doesn't happen again. Should we add like little broken spots? But then I'm using vampires. No, we're going to be good. Less packs. Less packs. People are posting answers to an exam in a public Facebook group? That's not smart. When I was in university, everybody would like pass around answers and test banks, and it was just absolutely wild. Oh, should we add mice to this? Yeah, the virus is still going to be around for a while. It's going to be an interesting year for sure. That doesn't really fit the... Oh, that's kind of cute though. I don't know what kind of art to add. What? Oh, that's a different pack. See, I can't do things when it's like pack specific because then I get stressed. I need to like hurry up because I can only stay till 2 because I have so much to do today and I'm slacking. What if we put this like motivational bear poster on the wall? That's fun, right? It's kind of weird. Makes sense because there's bears outside. We'll act like that's a poster that's like, hey, don't feed the bears because they will eat you. There you go. That's what that means. Your country went back into lockdown a few days ago. Yeah. We've been back in lockdown. I don't even know when our lockdown lifts, to be honest. I have no idea. It was a 28-day lockdown and it started in November. That's all I know. If you're going to cheat, at least be subtle about it. Yeah, dumb. Especially using Facebook because like it's very easy to trace. Like what? Why would they do that? Decorations. What can we add on the wall? I'm gonna add this. This is from the free holiday pack, so if you can't have that, then that's your fault for not downloading a free pack. Look how cute. It's so cute. And I found that when we built the, or decorated the house for What's-Their-Faces, Eliza and Bob Pancakes. Can you tell that I'm getting sleepy? I'm like, what are their names? Who are they? Maybe we'll add some holiday garland over here since this wall will be kind of boring. Oh, that's so cute. It's so cute. Even mentioning 2020 will get you shunned from society? Probably. Now, what else do you add to a child's bedroom? I guess we could add a rug, but then like in those 2 corners there, like what should I add? Dude, is there like a tiny dresser I could use in any of those packs? Because no Tiny Living has a small enough dresser and Discover University, but these ones are all too big. I think all of the small dressers came with packs that we aren't using in this build, so that kind of doesn't work for me. But I want like a small dresser just in case. What style of roof does the cottage have? It's like corrugated metal at this point because it was just what I clicked on. I have no idea what the outside's gonna look like. The inside will be cute, but the outside not so much. I'm so indecisive, it's not helpful. Honestly, we're just gonna throw some Tiny Living in because I feel like, but the wood doesn't really match. We could just go with like a white one and put some books on it or something. That looks weird. I don't like it. I'm too indecisive. But then the Discover University one comes in a darker swatch, so we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna roll with the punches. It's fine. It's all gonna be fine. It needs a rug though. That's just what makes anything more cozy, is a rug. Where's that one fuzzy one? Not the one I had earlier, this one. Just like size it up, make the whole room fuzzy. Honestly, if you're cold in the winter, fuzzy is perfect. And then maybe we'll get a blurfy. Big fan of a blurfy. Or a dinosaur. Or a unicorn. Probably just regular blurfy though. For the kids to hang out with and snuggle. You always forget that rug exists. It's because it's so small. Like a lot of the time, where is it? Now I can't find it again, of course. Like it's so tiny that it's like, what are they meaning for you to use that for? But when you size it up, it's so cute. And like the texture on it is so fun. And it's what I want to put my toes on when I wake up in the morning. But honestly, like we're making some progress. Oh, I completely forgot how ugly the bathroom is. Oh boy, we could use this. Is that taking it too far? His name was Milky Pancake? That's a little bit wild. I don't want to make a pink bathroom because then this toilet's too weird. Wouldn't fit the vibe of the rest of the house. You know what I mean? Get a cow custom content. No, we're not all as obsessed with cows as you are. I need to like learn how to sit. You meant Mike? I was like, Milky. Oh, it looked like Milky from here, but it says Mike. Oh my goodness. Mike Pancake. Got it. Got it. We're good. I'm so rude. I like cows. Cows are cute, but I'm not obsessed with cows. Bye, Cora. I hope you have a good day. Honestly, we'll just probably go with like a basic toilet vibe and then maybe get the same counter from out here so that we can have just like a regular old sink. Nothing too fancy. Okay, good. At least you like them. Yes, exactly. Not obsessed with cows. Blocked. Reported. That's what would happen if you went to one of their streams and you didn't like cows. You would get reported and they will block you from watching YouTube videos because you don't like cows. Hello, welcome to the stream. So, this one kind of matches the vibe. I hate the tile in here, but I think it kind of adds to like the chaos, if that makes any sense. See, I want like a shower tub combo, but then like this is really the only option. But if we're going with like a kind of 70s but slowly modernizing the cabin, it kind of fits, I think. And like the tiles don't even match. That's kind of fun. I'm not mad at that. But then we need a bookcase or something over here. What kind of bookcase? This is like the hardest decisions for me. I can never pick the most simple things. What about this one? This one's kind of cute. If people say that they don't like cows in the comments, what are you gonna do? I'd be scared. Maybe I'll just go comment that for fun. See what happens. I'm very curious. Extremely curious as to what you would do. Lily Fang's child is called Trashy Fang. That is interesting. What? What is even going on in The Sims anymore? No one knows. No one has any idea. I feel like there should be something here, but then I'm like, keep it open. I don't know. Once again, I'm so bad at making decisions, but I kind of like it. I kind of like the vibe of the whole downstairs. We still have to do the upstairs and fix the outside, but I think it's good. However, there are no curtains, but like you're in the woods, so you're fine. Just don't go outside naked. That's fine. So I'll have a little toddler area just in case, with just like all of the basics. We'll get a monster toilet so that the monsters can bite your butt. And some toys. And then that's really it for the toddler. But I don't like this bed. This bed, boring. Where's just like the plain one? Maybe we'll get the red like checkered one and then it'll match the bed a little bit. Fun. Where do I like that one better? I'm so bad at making, I kind of like that though. There's a blue checker. Look, cute, adorable. No dining table. Did I realize that I don't have a dining area recently? No, I completely didn't even think about that. I guess we'll have like a table outdoors maybe. Oops. Oh boy. I don't even know what to do anymore. I do really like the living room though. But yeah, no dining table. They can eat outside and freeze to death. Oops. Okay, we need a rug in the bedroom. We've already used laundry day downstairs, so we can just use something simple from laundry day. Something just plain, light, chillin', nice and beautiful. Some nice wood. So fun. You made a channel called Polly the Pink Parrot. That is way too difficult to say. Tongue twister, 1000%. Oh man, I don't. Cowsims, you're crazy for having 5 channels. I am tired just thinking about it. How would you even go about uploading to that many channels and keeping it all organized? My brain would explode. Some fancy artwork up here. Oh yeah, that's fancy. Because that's where you really want to be while you're in the woods, right? You go camping and you're like, no, I'd rather be there. I think that's what would happen. Big fan. Big fan. What else can I add in here? Maybe a mirror on the wall or something? I never know what else to add. But even if you're doing like vlogs on your channel and stuff, like it's easier to film, but it's still a lot of work. Still a ton of work. I feel like there should be a dresser in here, maybe over here somewhere. Because there's not really that much room. Maybe that's what'll go out here, is a dresser for these rooms. Because really, like if you're on vacation, you don't need that much of a dresser. We could just use this one here from Jungle Adventure. I love Jungle Adventure, man. I don't realize how much I like the furniture and everything in Jungle Adventure until we're at this point. Should we add some pumpkins for no reason? There's Christmas stuff downstairs, but we'll add pumpkins upstairs. Why not? Living our best life. I feel like there should be some lighting or something hanging over the stairs. The potty was going to stay there because this is like the little toddler area. It's not like a real bedroom. It's just we're doing a nice house if you were visiting. There's not enough room in any of the bathrooms. I was just gonna leave the potty in the bedroom. Is that weird? But there's not enough room. I guess I could like turn this maybe. That kind of fun. That's fine. Fine. Why don't you want to watch a child's potty in the middle of the night? Like that sounds like fun. That's weird. Why did I say that? Oh boy. Maybe we'll add a mirror like this instead then. And get rid of this one. No, I don't like that one at all. I'll be honest with you. Maybe too fancy. I am so indecisive. That's a little bit better. Because like what else do you add in like a vacation home? Some more artwork maybe? Fine, I'll get the potty out of there just because you guys you can pee all over the wood floor. Exactly. That's how this place keeps its charm, you know? There'd be stains on the ceiling from all the pee. Ew. Ew. What is wrong with me? See, I really don't like a lot of the art in The Sims 4. I really think we need more. And I'm just like, meh, it's all really boring. Really, really, really boring. Could do kid stuff, yeah. Just to make it a little bit more homey. I didn't use Tiny Living. Okay, we won't do that. We can add some snowflakes because it's Christmas time. I'm just gonna add snowflakes to everything at this point. But we could just have something like this to make it feel a little bit more like somewhere. The snowflakes make no sense. At this point, I don't even know what I'm doing. And then maybe some tree branches. Oh, those are from Parenthood. We haven't used Parenthood. You guys, oh. Fine, I want to add tree branches. We'll just add something like this. There, that's kind of cute. I like that a lot, actually. That is quite fun. I just feel bad for the parents because like you want to be able to sleep in your own room and not have your toddler staring at you, but that's fine. And then I want to add some kind of like hangy light over the stairs that kind of fits the vibes. We've used laundry day. This one's kind of fun. Can I not just hang it here? It's not going to let me. Oh boy. This game hates me. The winter vibes are immaculate. Oh, I love the winter. That's just my Canadian shining through though. Most people are like, oh, I don't like winter. It's so cold. And I'm like, no, give me more winter. I want it to be winter every day for the entire year. Dun, dun, dun. I'll just add some light up here and then maybe like a painting or something. Am I even gonna like put the effort into making the outside look nicer? because I don't know what to do out there. I still feel chaotic about it because that's when the raid happened, was when we were working outside, and then I got stressed. Let's see. Too small. That's really weird. That one's really weird too. Why is everything so weird? What about just something like some beach vibes? Fun. Fellow Canadian, you hate winter though? Well, we're very different people then. Same country, different humans. Honestly, I really like this place though. Like the whole interior of this house is really fun. Big fan. But then what do I do to the outside to make it cuter? There isn't even a staircase leading up to this house. Oops. We haven't really finished the outside at all, but that's okay. What kind of stairs do we want? We'll go Snowy Escape because we've used Snowy Escape so much already. Fun? Maybe? The base game hot tub? I always forget where stuff like that even is. Is it in outdoor activities or is it in plumbing? I don't even know. This one. We could just like have that way back here. I used to love going in hot tubs in the winter. It was like such a good time. We should probably put some stairs back there then, if we're gonna play it like that. There we go. Okay. And then maybe like some trees and stuff in the corner to kind of hide you. A wishing tree. But I want like, is there outdoor retreat trees specifically so that they at least kind of match the vibes? Just some pretty trees. The only issue is that I can't see the ground, so if I do any like dirt or anything, I'm not gonna know if it's actually looking okay, which is unfortunate. So we're just gonna kind of hope for the best. The stream's probably gonna end around 2, so about 30 more minutes. Your brother wanted to make slime. Interesting. The bear would love to stay in the hot tub. Exactly. Bears love hot tubs. That's where you're gonna get eaten. Oh, good. Fun. Okay, we need some outdoor like seating and stuff. We could also have a fire pit. That could be fun. Like hang a fire pit over here. That's fun. Ooh, I'm a big fan. Me likey. Just a couple little stooly bits out here. That one didn't line up, did it? No, it didn't. Okay. Just have a little area for a fire pit. Dreamy side to be eaten by a bear. Used to like buying ice cream in the snow. Honestly, ice cream is just such like a satisfying food to eat all year round. It shouldn't just be for hot weather. That's not fair. At least that's how I feel. Have some kind of, I can't see anything that I'm doing, so this is probably gonna look so funny when the snow is gone. But we'll just have like little paths that hopefully look kind of okay. But I don't want to change the season. We have progressed, yes. Things have been happening. We have a little house vibe. I'm a big fan. I really like what happened here. We're just trying to make the outside look a little bit better in the snow. But I want to have like a little sitting area here as well. I'm not a fan of any of this outdoor retreat stuff, so we'll go with something else. What about... I can never make decisions. We will not use this. Evil. Journey to butthole. Ooh, that's fun. I love any kind of custom content at this point. I'm getting really addicted to it, and it's dangerous. We need to stop with the custom content. Why is my eye so itchy? I'm gonna take the longest nap after this. I love to sleep. How do you set up your build in a specific season? I just made it that season, like in game. There's also season cheats and stuff that you can use because I have a sim who technically is vacationing here. The custom content and the napping is a mood, definitely. Tomorrow you're uploading your first video to YouTube. I hope it goes well. That's very exciting. Very, very exciting. I'm definitely gonna comment on all of your videos, not you Sims 4 tips and tricks, cow Sims videos, saying that I don't like cows just to see if you will block me. Just for the fun of it. Like, how long will it take? I'm very interested. Don't think I won't, because I have no free time. I'm like, oh, I'm so busy I can't even think straight, but I will commit to that one thing. I don't know if I want a table like this or if I want like a longer table like this. I'm thinking more like something like that. You will block me immediately. Well, that's mean. That's not mean. That's not mean. That is mean. That's not nice is what I was trying to say. What am I even saying anymore? I feel like this is kind of fun. There should be more than 4 chairs. There should be at least 6. Like that. She's so cute. Maybe we'll change this though. Just like a nice little area to eat. Because there's no dining tables. You have to eat in the freezing. No free time. Tons of time to just do weird things. Can I get different colored chairs but with the same wood tone though? Ooh, yeah. Okay, we can do that. As long as the wood tones match, I'm willing to do anything. But there aren't that many that have this exact same wood tone. We'll just get another blue one because blue's a nice color. 100%. Fun. What else do we need out here though? What else could we add? Because we're not going to have like gardening. That doesn't make any sense. Because like it's a vacation lot. I can never make decisions like this. Imagine eating dinner outside in a blizzard. Well, then that's when you eat on the couch. Not in a blizzard. It would not be smart to eat in a blizzard. Don't do that. I just don't know what else to add to the outside. Swings could be cute, yeah. There's other like base game swings, right? Where? This is like the catalog is so unorganized. Are they only in seasons? Do we not have base game swings? We have monkey bars, but no swings. Is that a joke? Wow. That's disappointing. Okay, fine. We'll use the seasons one. Why are there no base game swings? That's actually really frustrating. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, sorry, links aren't allowed, like, in the chat just because some people come in here and post sketchy links, and I don't want any of you guys clicking on anything that could be bad. So if you do have, like, a valid link to post, you have to add some spaces. It sounds like a coward, not a Canadian. I've eaten outside in a blizzard. Don't try and throw me under the bus like that. I don't appreciate your abuse. It'd be like one of those first boys, but instead of saying first, just say cows are bad. On every video. I will turn on notifications. It's engagement. You should appreciate it. That's how you get more people to watch your video. If someone comes in every time you post and comments immediately, you should be so lucky. See, I have no idea how this will look in the spring because there's so much snow happening. So I'm like, is it going to be cute? We really don't know. What else can I, the house, like the actual look of this house just is so boring. It's just like, meh. Meh. I really hope to just comment about cows. It's a good time. Gotta keep it interesting. Keep you on your toes. I don't want to add a pool or a fountain. I don't know what else to add to this house. Maybe some stuff on the roof. Under the roof. But none of this is, I guess we could have a chimney because we do have a fireplace. I just never know what to do. I'm like so indecisive. Like that looks so weird there. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Maybe I'll go with this one instead. It's so hard to do terrain in the snow. Yeah. When you went to see your terrain paint, it was really bad. I hope that it looks kind of okay. Like it's probably not gonna look good, but I should just add some like flowers and stuff in the front and then we'll be done because I don't know what else to do. Maybe some bushes along the side. They'll be dead because it's winter, but they'll look cute eventually. That's kind of the vibe, is that everything will look good eventually. Not right now, but someday. You always forget chimneys exist. I always forget that there's stuff to put on the roof. I'm like, oh wait, what else can I do to this? I have no idea. But then there's so many things you can add. We'll just add some random plantage. Why not? I'm like so bad at terrain paint though. I never know what to do with it. A huge Christmas tree is the only suggestion, but then it would look really ridiculous. Like, I think it would look absolutely ridiculous. What about just some flowers? These ones are all from Outdoor Retreat, so they fit perfectly. Do I have any idea what color any of these are? No, because we can't see anything. But that is the vibe. Absolutely beautiful. Spectacular. I just don't know what else to do to the actual house. I feel like it needs more windows and stuff, and then I don't want to add any because I don't want to change anything. I didn't even add a garbage can. Inside or outside, so we're winning. We also need a mailbox. Maybe we'll get one of these. Wait, we don't because it's a vacation world, but that's fine. We'll just leave it. The tree from Movie Hangout, but then that's adding another pack. I'm trying to limit pack usage because I feel bad. We can add a garbage can. That's exciting. Maybe another bin inside as well. See, we're just adding the most exciting things to this household. I also didn't add any toilet paper. Oh boy. These are the things I never remember. Never ever remember to add any of it. It's like that's something you'd have in a vacation home is some toilet roll. Yes, yes, yes. Where is it? There she is. There we go. You're talking about fake gamer girl? Nice. A hand towel. See, you guys are smarter than I am. Put a nice, I didn't even like really decorate this bathroom. Also, the shower's from Discovery University, and that is not a pack that we used. We could just add like a base game shower over here. We don't even have a mirror or anything. Just a nice simple mirror and a towel. Maybe, oh, this window totally gets cut off there. That's gonna end up looking kind of weird, but whatever. Whatever. 2 pieces of the island counter, but then it's like, is that gonna be too much? Will it be too busy? I don't know. Where is it? Did we use this one? Yeah. I guess that kind of works because there's like a decent amount of room. I just don't know. They can walk through something that small, right? At least then they would have somewhere to eat. I guess you're right. I guess you're right. We can use these snowy escape ones. So they come in a dark swatch. Nice. Nice. Look at that. Adorable. Did I curl my hair today? Yes, and I burnt my finger while doing it. I wish my hair looked like this on its own because I end up doing my hair to look exactly the same every single day because it's just like, it's what I prefer. And it's very disappointing. I'd show you my finger, but it just happens to be on my middle finger and I don't want to be mean. I also burnt my neck like last week over here and it still hurts. It still hurts. I got a comment on a video because you could see it. I like moved my hair at one point and there's just like this big dark spot and people thought it was a hickey, but no, it was a curling iron burn. I'm very clumsy, unfortunately. I'm a very clumsy human. You're so glad I joined Twitch. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I curl my hair every day and it looks the same all the time. I really like it a lot though. But I did burn my finger. I need to take better care of myself, I guess. But I don't know what else to add. We have a space, like enough beds for like 2 children, parents. Ooh, you got a piece of plastic stuck under your nail? Oh, why do I feel like I want to throw up? What video was it when someone pointed out that I looked like I had a hickey? I don't remember, but it was last week. Cowplant Justice has returned, but we will be ending the stream at 2 p.m. unfortunately. You like when your hair's curly? Honestly, I've been curling my hair the same way. Did I forget lights? Well, I just added like these lights because I don't know. When you're at a hairdresser, you tell them to do it curly. Like, if you don't know how to curl your own hair, it's so nice to be able to get someone else to do it for you. I used to love curling my friends' hair, especially like ones who had really, really straight hair. You really like the Christmas house that Bob hated. Bob loved it. I don't know what you're talking about. It was perfect. He was so satisfied with this house that he was the happiest he's ever been. We could have, like, I really wanted to feel kind of like old. See, that just makes like everything look weird. What about like these snowy escape ones? Those are kind of fun. But that's totally in the wrong spot. But like, if there was just like these above there, that looks kind of cool, I think. You destroyed a stove? I'm not that clumsy. I'm just really clumsy whenever it comes to burning my hands off. So that's fun. Oh boy, this shouldn't happen. Apparently I moved that bush a little bit too far into the house. That would be a fire hazard, 100%. You're growing your hair out so you can cut it into a bob yourself. I cut my own hair. I've been cutting my own hair for a long time. What's my favorite expansion pack? Probably Seasons or Discover University. But I've been cutting my own hair for a few years now because I really don't like small talk. It makes me uncomfortable, like when I'm in a one-on-one with one person and I have to talk to them about something and they're like, oh, do you go to school? And I'm like, no. And then I have to explain what my job is, and that's an awkward conversation because people don't get it. And then they ask a million questions and it's like, I don't want to get my hair cut. So I've just been like trimming it myself. So it always kind of looks the same because I don't know what I'm doing. But it does save so much money and social. Like I only have so much energy for people in a day, and the whole pandemic made other people realize that you can cut your own hair. So then I feel less weird when people are like, "Oh, who cut your hair?" I'm like, "Me." But honestly, I like the way that this turned out. I'm a big fan. It's really awkward to answer like what you do for a living if it's not a normal job. And then they like, honestly, people ask you so many questions. It's like, well, how do you make money? And then you're like, oh, ads and stuff. And then just like, it's weird. You put on headphones. See, I feel guilty if I do that. Oh. See, I don't know. I never know, like, do you talk to them? Do they want to be talked to? If any of you are a hairdresser, let me know if you want us to talk to you or if you just want it to be silent. Because, like, I don't know. Same with Uber drivers. I can't handle when Uber drivers are really chatty because I'm like, just stop talking to me, please. We could add like some dangly lights in here. That could look kind of cool. These ones we could use. That's kind of fun, like industrial and old school, but very simple, maybe. I don't even know if it fits the vibe. We're just going for it. Yeah, you have to keep answering the same questions about what you'll do when you'll graduate. Yeah. Yup. You'd be afraid that the hairdresser would cut your headphones. Just like snip the string. Oh my goodness. I've done that. One time, well, I didn't cut them. I straightened a pair of headphones and ruined them. That was very disappointing. Hairdressers ask if you have a boyfriend. Yeah, and it's like, okay, first of all, you're like assuming that you're into boys, or, you know, like assuming what you're into. So it's a weird question. It's just weird. It's a weird conversation to talk to hairstylists because they don't know you. They don't know anything about you. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. I like when they talk about themselves too, yeah. Like there's one hairdresser I had once where she literally just chatted the whole time. And I was like, thank you for not making me respond. I was like, oh yeah? Yeah? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's really cool. You have a family friend as your hairstylist? That's pretty cool. I'm kind of jealous of that. But I've never liked getting my hair cut. So I've just kind of kept it the same for a really long time because I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it. I need something on this wall too, but I already have a mirror in here, so it's got to be some kind of painting. Let's see, maybe something from here. You have trust issues with your hair? Oh, see, I don't like, I can't do the small talk for very long. This is really cute, but there's no mountains here. Your mom cuts your hair for you? My mom cut my hair for me once, but this was when I was like a child in the 90s. And she literally gave me a bowl cut, like put a bowl on my head and just snipped around it and it looked terrible. Your main job is nails. See, that's the same thing. Like I love having my nails painted. I love having long nails, but I hate getting my nails done. I just want to sit there and be like, don't talk to me. Just let me sit here. Do not try to converse with me. I'm awkward. It's too much. Too much. Your dad drives 6 hours to get his hair cut? Wow. Your mom. I've had the put your hair in a ponytail and chop it off haircut too. And then they literally are like, oh, now I have to go pay to get someone to fix this because we screwed it up instead of just bringing you somewhere for a human to cut your hair in the first place. The first time you get your nails done is so stressful, especially if you get a pedicure. Oh my goodness. I have almost kicked so many nail techs in the face who are doing like all of the scrubby things in a pedicure. Like that's my favorite part because it makes your feet soft. But like, I'm gonna kick you in the face because I'm so ticklish. Only on my feet. No other part of my body is that ticklish. But my feet, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna kick you and I'm not gonna say sorry for it. That makes no sense in a bedroom. Really, getting your nails done is so fun. Are you the only one without an awkward hairdresser story? You just must be a lot more social than the rest of us. See, I really would love to go get massages, but once again, I'm like, it just seems like too much. Instead, we got this massage machine thing just to make it easier. I'm just gonna put some sun on the wall. That's the vibe. When you have to have a haircut, you get so worried you think about it for a month. Oh my goodness. You shaved off your right side a few weeks ago? Like the right side of your head? Whoa. You try to do DIY nail designs. See, everyone always comments on the Hollow Taco box. If you watch Simply Nailogical, it's her brand. Because I love all of her nail polish. So I just paint my own nails because I'm like, I'm not gonna go get it done. Use your phone. See, I haven't gotten my hair cut in a like place where there was things to do on my phone because it's been so long that I would like text friends if they wouldn't answer fast enough. So it's like, a lot of people did leave the stream because a lot of them were just raiders who don't actually know who I am. But that's okay. It's still cool to have that many people in at all. Like there was a lot of them at one point. That's scary. I could put a little, just some weird stuff on that wall. I honestly don't know what else to add to this house, so I think I'm done building it and we'll just chat for a few minutes. But we'll see what happens. Ow. You get scared of your phone getting wet while you get your hair done? Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and upload this to the gallery. I will put my gallery ID in the chat really quick. So if you want this house for whatever reason, you can definitely go download her. 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom cabin thing is what we're gonna call it because we're creative. I never add descriptions or anything because like I don't know what to say. Your sim is in labor. One of our community people who's always in chat is also in labor in real life, so that's wild. Woo! Always have to be the first comment on your own gallery post. You got a back massage and you're so nervous and uncomfortable. Oh, you almost fell asleep. See, that's the nice. You can just fake that you're asleep and then they won't talk to you anymore. That's a nice thing to do. I could like kill for a massage right now, but I'm not gonna do any of that until everything's a little bit safer here because I'm just scared of everything. Just scared. I remember the first time we took my sister to get her nails done, and that was really fun because she's super ticklish and she almost kicked people in the head. It was a really good time. You're scared of losing me because I'm getting popular? What do you mean losing me? That makes me sound, that sounds so sad. Oh, my back hurts. I'm such an old lady. Like I just feel like I'm 95, but it's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna turn into a bear. That's the vibe at this point. Is there anything you guys want to talk about? Anything? So I can't start something new in the game because I gotta go soon. Want a time to interact with us? Well, I will try my best to continue to interact as much as I possibly can, even if the stream channel gets bigger. That's really sweet. I'm sorry. Sorry for the future, I guess. You were first on the gallery? Well, well done. Let's talk about The Sims 4. What about The Sims 4? We have exactly 6 minutes to chat because then I need to go do some stuff. I have a lot of life. You should name your baby in The Sims Taylor because then you'll always remember me. Always. I don't want to talk about cows. I swear if we were to go back and like count how many times I say a word, because of cow sims, I think cows would be like one of the most spoken words in this stream. Yes, name it Taylor. We could talk about potatoes. What is your favorite kind of potato? You named one of your first sims Eggy, like after the streamer Queen Eggy, or just Eggy in general? You find it so creepy that people ask if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend? Exactly. It's like, it's very like judgmental. Like, not, I don't know. I've always been just like, okay, like maybe ask the question like, are you dating anyone? Like that's a lot more inclusive. Baby Taylor was born. I hope it's the most beautiful sim you've ever seen. But like when I was younger, I was always like, I'm not going to answer questions about my love life to a hairdresser like that. I don't know you. Don't ask things like that. Or like when family members ask, and it's like family members you never see. Who else loves cheese? Me, but my stomach does not. My favorite food. Okay, we're just like having enjoyment, getting to know each other time. My favorite food is macaroni and cheese, okay? Now, I'm allergic to both like dairy, it screws my stomach up, and gluten, so I can't eat regular noodles, and I shouldn't eat dairy. And mac and cheese is my favorite food, so like that makes sense, right? You love coffee? See, I worked at a coffee shop from the age 16 to 22, and now I don't like coffee. I drink coffee every day, but I don't enjoy it. I think it just reminds me of that job I had that I just did not like. Your parents don't know about your girlfriend? Ooh. That might cause some drama in your life in the future. See, I was always like, anytime I even went on one date with anybody, I'd be like, hey mom, going on a date. Just letting you know. Pizza, you're Italian. Makes sense. I love pizza. Oh. You guys are just making me hungry at this point. I had barely had any food for lunch. You don't like coffee? See, coffee's like, meh. It's, everybody says it's an acquired taste, but I've been drinking coffee every single day for 3 months now. This morning I was like, no, I'm gonna drink some like battery acid instead. You're wearing Party Punch right now? Is that from last year's like Happy Holidays one, like the pink color? I have all of them. Like that's just the which one is that? I can't even think straight. I just like the box for that one. I had all of the collection boxes so far. You also they don't know because she lives in America. That makes sense. You've never met her offline. Well, hopefully you guys can meet someday in the future. It seems like meeting anybody right now is very difficult. You also love pizza. Your favorite drink is water. Your favorite food is chips. I love how many of you were like British or from like Europe. I want to go back to Europe so bad. I keep getting memories on Snapchat and on Facebook and everything and being like, 3 years ago you were in Vienna, 3 years ago you were in Berlin, and I'm like, I know, you don't have to tell me. You're making me sad. Makes me very, very sad. Seriously, when I post my vlog, are you gonna see? Because that would be crazy. If you remind me, I will watch it. It's 7 o'clock in the UK. Yeah, it's 1:58 p.m. here in good old Toronto. You think your family has figured out you're just plain bad at romance? That's really funny. Your favorite drink is tea. Yeah. I can't drink tea. I can't drink tea and I can't drink coffee. Hot liquid grosses me out. How would you remind me? Honestly, just like the next time you're in a stream, just tell me to watch it and then I'll go find it. You're planning to take your girlfriend to Europe. Oh, that's so nice. You give your boyfriend rocks like a penguin. That's really cute. That's adorable. Oh, it's so cool to think about all the different time zones and everything. Like, you guys are all over the place. Like, that's so interesting. Like, what? What is even happening? 9 p.m. in Ukraine? Cool. See, this year I was supposed to go to Paris for my mom's birthday, and then I was supposed to go to Vienna for my boyfriend's birthday, and it's like, oh, Corona. So fun. You're in Germany? Yeah, my boyfriend's from Germany. He was born there. Eastern Standard Time here. Nice and boring. I always feel like it's like the most uninteresting time zone. But that's just what we're dealing with. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. I need to go take a nap. I feel like that's how every stream's going to end, is me needing to go take a nap. Like 100%. You were in Toronto last year. You should come back at some point. Doing a meetup in Europe, that would be pretty freaking cool, not gonna lie to you. Does anybody have anybody who is currently live that we should raid? Maybe Queen Eggy, Simarchy, who do we think? I finally figured out how to do things like this. I've been watching a lot of like Twitch how-to videos, so we're learning, we're trying. See what happens. I love naps. I'm not gonna dream about cows or frogs. You guys are evil. Think we should raid Simarchy? Let's go for it. Why not? Are we ready? Woohoo! Woo!